Welcome back, my dear viewers. Today we'll be summarizing Goon Piece Volume 6. Let's get right into it. This arc starts off on TNR right after the Jade's Incident arc. Tacos, Dope the Throat Goat, and Femboy Chopper are tasked with finding out what happened to the other team, X Items, Joker, and Elma. The Elder King says, "This team was sent out to retrieve a special item known as the Pringles Can, but it has been months since we heard back from them. I want you three to find out what happened to them, and to also possibly retrieve the Pringles Can. This team will be led by Tacos, as he's the right-hand man." The Elder King continues, "They were last seen on Estro Island. That's where you three will be headed to." Tacos goes back to his masturbation quarters to get ready for a long journey. When he opens his door, he sees a note on the table. Tacos reads this with shock and a huge grin on his face. We still don't know what this note said and why it made him grin this much. Anyway, the team sets out to sail towards the Estro Island. It's been a week already. They finally arrive to the Estro Island without any problem. However, the entire island is in ruins. Most patches of land are covered in white goon liquid. The team looks worried, but they head deeper into the island. They find females laying around in blood, injured, some even dead. They hesitated to help at first since they only know e-girls, but the team decided to approach one of them. The women tells them, "Don't go any further, or you'll end up like me. Dickless ... The team is now very worried, but they still continue deeper into the island. The team sees a giant church-like building with someone inside. They can't see who it is. He grabs something off the pedestal. The team decide to go inside the church and interrogate this man, but he instantly teleports away by drawing a goon tankle on the floor with his blood. The team is now very confused. They hear someone shout, "Help!" Tacos looks on the right and sees X, almost dead. He tells the team, "You fucking retards. He just stole the Pringles. Ken we were after. This is the only reason we came here," while coughing up blood. Tacos says to X, "Shut up, bro. How are we supposed to know it was the Pringles Can? Do you know where the rest of your team is?" X replies with, "I don't know, bro. Some weird giant-headed queer jumped us. He grabbed me and threw me inside this church. And then this guy who teleported fucking one-taps me." The team patches X up. Dope the Throat Goat brings X back to the ship, while Femboy Chopper and Tacos explore the island to find out what happened to the other members. There they see Poon the Lover fighting a queer with a giant head. The team jumps the queer, and the three of them together corner him. However, he stabs Tacos and Poon and turns them into females. He stripped them of their testosterone. Tacos and Poon scream, "What the fuck? Where's my dick?" While Femboy Chopper laughs his ass off, this giant-headed queer doesn't attack Femboy Chopper. Instead, he talks to him. "Are these masculine dumbasses with you?" Femboy Chopper replies with, "Yay, they're with me, Adam. Why did you jump the team?" Adam says, "Just a month prior, we got invaded by a huge fleet from the No Goon organization. Everyone but me died. I thought you guys were intruders." Femboy Chopper asks Adam, "Can you give them their testosterone back?" Adam nods and stabs Tacos and Poon, giving them their testosterone, which turns them back into males. Poon and Tacos, in rage, shout at Adam, "Never fucking do that again, you fucking bitch!" The team asks Adam, "There are 3 more people that came here. Do you know where they are?" Adam replies with, "2 of them left, but one of them was shouting, 'I am the great mighty warrior known as Joker.' And then he died from dick riding my subordinate, because my subordinate shouted back at him with, 'Saibao you PMO.' The team didn't even care. While exploring the island more to find the missing team members, Tacos whispers something to Poon and Adam, then they continue walking. They find Items fighting off women. He is scared as shit, shouting, "Father, help me! This is a fucking nightmare! I can only talk to e-girls!" Tacos quickly charges in and blows one of the women's head off in a single taco punch, while Poon gets on his knee and pulls out a ring, saying, "Marry me! You're 20 years older than me, but that's fine. You will not groom me." The woman almost kills Poon, but Femboy Chopper saves him. Items is finally rescued. He's crying and says, "Thank you guys, I almost died from a heart attack. Real women are scary." The team continues deeper into the island. Some hours pass since they started their search for Elma. They finally find him, fucking hanging by his balls from a tree with a huge fire underneath. It looks like the women tribe here are cannibals. The team rescues Elma from the cannibals. However, the cannibals are really strong. For some reason, they can use Thugger's Goon Key, a special ability that only few members of the D-Clan can use. Tacos is now intimidated and accepts the challenge. Tacos unleashes his green Gunki, a special ability that only the members of the P family can use. He, one of the cannibals, which sets up a chain Gunki that links to all three cannibals, easily killing all three of them in a single punch. The team goes back to the ship, and Adam transforms Elma back into a woman. Items almost dies from a shock seeing this. With all team members rescued, well, except that Dick Rider one, and set sail back to TNR Island. A week passes, and they finally arrive on TNR Island. The Elder King is happy to see all of them back, but he asks, "Did you get the Pringles can?" Tacos replies with, "No, Grandma, some random stole the can before we got to it. He had some teleportation ability using a goon tackle." A day passes since they arrived on TNR Island. Tacos is waiting on the shore behind that's right in front of his house for someone. An hour passes and Poon and Adam arrive. Tacos hands him the note, grinning like a maniac, and they discuss something. And the volume ends right here, the longest arc we've seen in the series so far. I cannot wait till they reveal what the note says and what they're discussing. This is one of the greatest setup arcs we've ever seen. It reveals one of the top strongest characters in Goon Piece and introduces new characters and powers, also giving us some lore dump about the 4 gooning families. Truly a fucking spectacle, such a good fucking arc. Oda, I fucking love your handsome ass. When will the time come where we meet up and... Okay, never mind. Sadly, we do not have an interview for today's video. Thank you guys for watching our summary of Volume 6. Join our Discord server if you want to ask Oda questions regarding the Goon Piece. Also, follow our TikTok and Twitter. The links are in the description and on our channel page. Bye-bye, Gooners.
The Goon Piece! The Goon Piece is real! Can we get much higher?